Here with Coach Stephanie Findley after the Lady Eagles win 96-64 over York in the homecoming game. And Coach, homecoming is always an exciting time. One of the biggest crowds of the year. And thought our ladies came out there and really seemed to be kind of buoyed by that energy.
Well, I think our energy level was high, but it was maybe a little too high in the first quarter. We didn't shoot a very good percentage. I didn't feel like in the first quarter a lot of things were rimming out or we're shooting too hard, and I think it was just because we were pumped up because of the crowd.
Kind of a new look this year, with four seniors gone from last year. Kylie Hicks at point guard, and boy, I mean, 8 steals and 9 assists. That's about what you would like from a point guard every game.
Yeah, every game would be nice, wouldn't it? But even, that's hard to do against just in practice against yourselves, to get that many steals and assists. And Kylie's so active, and she's always been our best defender. She's a real good rebounder too. Moving her to the point won't let her maybe rebound as much as we'd like her to, but we did have a hole there at point. It wasn't. We really didn't know what we wanted to do about it. We didn't get a freshman that we went after, and we had talked to Kylie last spring about working on her ball handling this summer so that we could potentially use her as a big point guard, which is an advantage as well. But boy, she's really active and long and can get a lot of tips on the balls, and then just a lot of steals that she picked up on her own. But it is real encouraging to see her get that many assists. And as I said, we didn't make very many shots first quarter, so she could have had a lot more assists, I think, if we'd have been making shots in the first quarter.
And good to see Mackenzie Stanford, Sarah Parker, Addie Cliff kind of picking up where they left off last year. Addie had a great, Addie and Mackenzie both had 15 in the first half.
Right.
I think Sarah and Mackenzie probably combined for close to 40 there on the front line. I mean, those three are going to have to play a big role for us this year.
They are, and they did pick up where they left off. We've got several returning players, which we feel good about. And Sarah had a good, strong second half, I felt like. And like you said, Mackenzie and Addie kind of were controlling it the first half. And then, you throw Emma into that mix, and she finally hit a couple of open shots there. She's a very good shooter. If we can penetrate and throw out to her and she's ready to shoot, then she's going to be that balance to those three. People are going to have to cover her as well.
And Megan Shelton got in double figures, and it was good to see Tasia get on the scoreboard.
Yes, Tasia got on the scoreboard. I was so excited for her to get on the scoreboard, and we were trying to do that. Megan Shelton had a great game for her first game as a freshman, and I think you saw a lot of what she's capable of doing tonight. She likes to penetrate. She's a good penetrator, but she's also a good three-point shooter. And she's a smart player. You could see that on a couple of the defensive plays she made, I think.
Well, we open up our regular season next Friday, Saturday up in Wichita. We got Colorado Springs and Regis, who are two of probably the better teams from the RMAC.
Yes.
Nothing like jumping in right into the fire, is it?
No, there's nothing. And, last year they each had very good post players, and it was a challenge for us on defense in both of those games. So we'll have to really get after it this week, working on our defense and helping and recovering on the outside shooters after they throw it inside, and keeping them off the boards. Those are probably two of the biggest things for us last year, was giving up too many rebounds to them. We really didn't shoot well against Colorado Springs, so we kind of shot ourselves out of it. But Regis was a close game, but we got dominated by their post girls, so we'll be working on that this week.
Well, good luck next week, and hopefully be as good as today.
Thank you.